evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, a look at the headlines. President Murmu addresses state civil services officers attending 125th 4th induction training program. Both houses of parliament adjourned for the day following uproar over Rahul Gandhi's democracy remarks in London. Budget session of Meghalaya Legislative Assembly from the 20th March till 28th March. And Meghalaya host first International Film Festival at Usosotham Auditorium in Shillong. And now the news in detail. State civil services officers attending the 124th induction training program at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration called on President Draupadi Murmu at the Rashtrapati Bhavan today. Addressing the officers, President Murmu said that the country needs innovative, proactive, polite, professional, progressive, energetic, transparent, tech-enabled and constructive civil servants. She encouraged them to move ahead with the mindset of change for the better. The President also urged the officers to work with the spirit of nation first and people first.
शिक्षकों को कैंपस के बाहर दौरे कराए गए। लाल बहादुर शास्त्री राष्ट्रीय प्रशासन अकादमी के सभी वर्तमान और पूर्व अधिकारियों की भी मैं प्रशंसा करती हूं, जिन्होंने बड़े ही लगन और मेहनत से हमारे देश के चुने हुए ब्रिलियंट माइंड्स को एबल सिविल सर्वेंट के रूप में ढाला है।
Both the houses of parliament was adjourned for the day following uproar over Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's democracy remarks in London and other issues. In the Lok Sabha, when the House met after the first adjournment at 2 p.m, the scene was no different. Treasury bench members raised slogans against Gandhi, demanding his apology. In the morning, when the House assembled for the day, ruling party members and opposition members raised slogans against each other. Speaker Om Birla repeatedly urged the protesting members for order in the House, saying he would allow discussion on any issue. In the Rajya Sabha, similar scenes were witnessed. When the House reassembled after the first adjournment at 2 p.m, Leader of the House, Piyush Goyal, raised the issue of Congress leaders' comments. The Business Advisory Committee on Monday decided to hold the budget session of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly from 20th March till 28th March. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma will present the budget on the 23rd March, and on the first day there will be an election of the Deputy Speaker. The Speaker of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, Thomas A. Sangma, informed that the private members' business will be for only 2 days. Arden Miller Basayamoit, who was recently elected to the State Assembly from Nongkrem constituency, today held a meeting at Smith to thank his supporters. Speaking to his supporters, he said many were surprised that his party had won 4 seats in the recent election. The Voice of the People party had failed those intellectual people with regard to the election, and some of them had even predicted that we would not win a single seat. He also said he accepted the decision of the people to elect only 4 of them to the Legislative Assembly. The VPP president stated that the party won over money power.
Hak prediction ke jongki, hak jing batai ke jongki. Labo jingkenya ke VPP zero lani UAA. Kadang-kadang ke jingkenya ke jing dia jong kita kibri kita start hak ken ke dia ha kita milih election. Ngai onang job saw. Nilaram salit hamlim tang lai bupra. Nilaram baar balai basar hagi bubun ki constituency lapin sayong ngai. Yaki Pakistan ken jingken aga politics.
Maichaprang movement leader Michael Ames stressed the need to amend the Meghalaya Succession to Self-Acquired Property Khasi and Jaintia Special Provision Act 1986 to Meghalaya Equitable Succession to Self-Acquired and Ancestral Property Khasi and Jaintia Special Provision Act. Speaking to reporters on Monday, Ames said that it is high time that the people support this amendment so that both sons and daughters can benefit and not just one section. He also said that he wants the law altered so that it also covers ancestral property and not just self-acquired property. He informed that he will launch this campaign to garner support from the public. It is high time that this amendment gets public support so that all children get equal benefits, he stated. The first Meghalaya International Film Festival kicked off today at the Usosotham Auditorium. The festival is an initiative of Meghalaya Filmmakers Association, comprising of filmmakers from the state under the aegis of the founder, President Commander Champyang, and the Meghalaya Tourism Government of Meghalaya. The festival will screen over 65 films and documentaries spread over 5 days, with a gala opening today at the Sosotham Auditorium, while the closing ceremony will take place on the evening of 18th March. Minister of Tourism and Art and Culture Paul Lyngdoh inaugurated the first Meghalaya International Film Festival along with renowned film personality Adil Hussain as special guest. And now here is the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 23.6 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 12.1 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 79%, while in the evening it stood at 57%. The forecast: light rain is very likely to occur at isolated places. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. President Murmu addresses state civil services officers attending the 124th Induction Training Program. Both houses of parliament adjourned for the day following uproar over Rahul Gandhi's democracy remarks in London. Budget session of Meghalaya Legislative Assembly from 20th March till 28th March. And Meghalaya hosts first International Film Festival at Usosotham Auditorium in Shillong. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us. And from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.